once again with Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Alright, so last time Yuji ate the finger and Sukuna possessed him, and we saw that Yuji has the potential to be a vessel for Sukuna. Some weird stuff was happening in the story, which I don't know was like any of the original story affecting this. Well, yeah, let's see how this works. If Yuji's going to choose to be a sorcerer, or if he's going to be executed. So we have a book, so I guess this is just going to be a cutscene, and then we're going to have another cutscene slash battle in episode 5. Gojo asks Itadori to make a decision, either be executed now, or find and swallow all of Sukuna's fingers before dying. Ryomen Sukuna, Episode 4.
亡くなったのは
Who passed away?
じいちゃん
My grandpa.
でも親みたいなもんか
But
な
he's like a father to me.
すまないねそんな
Oh,
時に
I see. I'm sorry.
でどうす
We
るか
came
決ま
at
っ
a
た
bad time. So have you made your decision?
こういうさ
Is it common to
呪いの
have
被害って
casualties from
結
curses?
構あんの今回はかなり特殊なケース
This is
だ
a
けど
very special
被害の規
case.
模だけで言ったらザラ
But
にあ
it
る
is
かな
not rare to see curses bring damage.
呪いに遭遇して普通に
It's
死ねたら
lucky for
御の
someone
字
to die a normal death after encountering a
死体が見
curse.
つかればまだマシ
It's also
ってもんだ
lucky to find bodies that have not been torn apart.
スクナの捜索をするとなれば
You will
凄惨な
witness
現場を見る
terrible
こともある
scenes
だろう
while
し
searching for Sukuna.
君
I
が
can't
そうならない
guarantee you
とは
won't
言って
end
あ
up
げられな
that
い
way yourself, either.
まあ
Well,
地獄を
pick your
選んで
poison.
よスクナが全部消えればさ
When all parts of Sukuna have
呪いで
disappeared,
苦しむ人も
will there be fewer people suffering from curses?
もちろん
Of course.
あの指まだある
Do you still have that finger?
あるよ
Yes.
改めて見るとき
Now that I look at it, it's actually disgusting. Ah. God, that is disgusting.
さて2本目
This is the
10
second
分の
one.
1か
So,
どう
1/10.
なる
What will happen? Ugh. Gah. Ah. Cluck, cluck.
まつ笑えて
It
くるわ
tastes so awful that it's funny. What does that even mean?
確定だね
I'm sure
肉体
now.
の体勢だけじゃない
It's not just
ス
physical
クナは難
endurance.
なく自我を保てる
He can even maintain his consciousness when facing Sukuna. He's a one in a millennium genius.
覚悟はできたってことでいい
Can
のか
I
な
assume that you're ready for this?
全然
Not at
な
all.
んで俺が死刑なんだ
I'm
って
still
思って
thinking
る
about
わ
why I'm going to be executed.
呪いはほっとけね
I just can't ignore the curses.
本当にめんどくさい
That last
言い分だよ
request is so troublesome.
スクナは全部食ってやる
I'll eat every part of Sukuna. I don't care what happens after.
てめえの死に様は
I'm destined to
も
die,
う決まって
right?
んだわいいね
Good.
君みたいのは嫌いじ
I
ゃない
don't dislike people
楽
like
しい地
you.
獄になりそうだ
Looks like a fun hell is waiting for you. Pack up your stuff today.
荷物まとめるってどこ行く
Where
の
are we going?
東京
Tokyo.
伏黒
Fushiguro, you look great. I love how his eyes just change. I don't remember if these eyes were ever used in the anime, but I guess this is his like awkward or kind of mad eyes.
そんなわけねえだろ
You think so after seeing this? I'm in pain all over. That's why he should learn reverse curse technique.
お前はこれから
You'll be transferring to the Jujutsu Sorcerer's School I attend. Tokyo Prefecture, Jujutsu High School. By the way, you're the third first-year student. There are very few students! Alright, that was pretty short. I expected a little bit more. So I guess this is the end of the chapter after episode 5. Oh no, wait, I almost forgot to read. Itadori leaves Sendai for Tokyo to become a student of Jujutsu High School. He undergoes an interview with the principal under the introduction of Gojo. And what is the enemy? So he's weak to that, so same. Ryomen Sukuna, Episode 5. Tokyo Prefecture, Jujutsu High School. It's one of 2 sorcery educational institutions in Japan. On the surface, it's known as a private religious school. Many Jujutsu sorcerers use this place as a base after graduation. It's not just about education, but meditation and support in missions too. It's a cornerstone in the world of sorcery. It's deep in the mountains. Is this really Tokyo? Even the outskirts of Tokyo look like this. Where's Fushiguro? He just got his wounds treated by a Jujutsu sorcerer, so he's in deep sleep now. Anyway, you'll be having an interview with the principal later. Your admission will be denied if you screw up, so do your best. I wonder what would have happened if he was denied. Would Yuji just have to been a normal sorcerer then? So he would have had to work outside the school system and just try and eat Sukuna's fingers without support from the school? What? If so, will I be executed immediately? What? Aren't you the chief? Any hierarchy other than strength is boring. Hey, not again. Sorry, Mr. Gojo. He appears sometimes. Your body has gotten interesting. Yeah, this is so weird. So I wonder, are we gonna see his little eye? Or is it just gonna be his little mouth? Him with 2 mouths. I still owe you a favor. Once I take over this kid's body, I'll kill you first. It's an honor to be targeted by Sukuna. Is he famous? Ryomen Sukuna. He's a fictional supernatural being with 4 hands and 2 faces. But he's a real human being that existed. It's just that it was over 1,000 years ago. So I was wrong. It wasn't 100 or a few hundred years ago. It was 1,000 years ago. When sorcery once flourished, Jujutsu sorcerers gathered to challenge him, but they failed miserably. He's known as Ryomen Sukuna, and we couldn't even destroy his grave wax that was handed down after his death as cursed objects. Without a doubt, he's the king of curses. Who's stronger, him or you? Well, if Sukuna gains back all his power, it's a bit hard to deal with him. Will you lose? I'll win. God, this reminds me of that panel. Nah, I'd win. You're late, Satoru.
8分遅刻だ。
You're 8 minutes
責める
late.
ほどでもない遅
Not
刻を
enough
す
to
るくせ
chastise you for
直
it.
せと言った
But
は
I
ずだ。
remember telling you to fix your tardiness.
おっさんが可愛いを
There's an
作
old
って
man
る
making cute dolls. Let's see, how cute are these dolls? Some of them are pretty cute. Some of them I wouldn't say are that cute. I would say the two biggest ones aren't that cute. Wait, is the one on the right supposed to be a Gege Akatami reference? Because that kind of looks like his doll or whatever his like mascot that he usually puts for his interviews or like end of volume pages. So I don't know if that's supposed to be a reference, but that is kind of cool if it is. I really do like that cursed looking doll, the one on top of the Gege one. That one's kind of cute, and I really dislike the bear thing on the top left. But most of them are cute, mostly the ones on the right. If it's not enough to chastise me for, then please don't do so. You're just making dolls anyway. Can't you wait for 8 minutes?
この人が矢賀正道学長だ
He is the principal, Mr. Masumichi Yaga.
その子が
Is that him?
虎杖裕二です
My name is Yuji Itadori. Pleased to meet you.
君はこの呪術高専
I'm asking why you're in Jujutsu High School.
呪術を習いに
To learn about curses?
その先の話だ
I mean after that.
呪いを学び
After learning about curses and having the power to exercise
その
them,
先に何を
what are you going to do?
何っていうか
What
少
you
ないで
ask?
回収するん
I
すよ
want to take back
ほっとく
Sukuna's
と危ないん
fingers.
で
It would be dangerous to just leave them.
なぜ
Why? Crimes,
事件事故病
accidents,
気
and diseases.
君の
It's
知らない
natural to
人
hear
間
people
が
you
日
don't
々
know
死んでいくの
die
は
every
当たり
day.
前のことだそれが呪いの被
So
害
if
とな
it's
ると
curse related, you
看
find
過
the need to
できないという
intervene.
わけか
そういう遺言なんでね
It's someone's last
細かいことは
request.
どうでもいいっす
Who cares
俺
about the
はとにかく
details?
人を助けたい
I just want to save people.
遺言
Last request.
つまり君は
So you're going to fight curses
他
just
人の
because someone
指図で
told you
呪い
to?
に立ち向かうと不合格だ
You fail! Yeah, this thing is just so ugly. Like, those human hands are so bad. It kind of reminds me of Jake the dog from, like, Adventure Time or something, but just uglier.
人形じゃなかったのか
That's not a doll!
除外
It's a cursed corpse. They are dolls. With my
私の
curse
呪
in
いが
them.
こもっているがね
What a heavy punch! Oh no! Gah!
九死にこそ人間の
Human
本音は
nature
出るものだ
surfaces during desperate
納得のい
situations.
く答えが聞ける
I'll
まで
keep attacking you until I hear the answers I want.
つうかそもそも他人じゃなくて
In the first
家
place,
族の遺
it
言だ
wasn't just anyone's last request. It came from my family member.
家族も他人の牛だろ
Even family members are considered as someone else. It really does sound like a dog. Alright, Gojo, I'm gonna need you to blow this ugly thing away. I need it gone.
これで用水かな
死ぬ気で守れよ
動かない方がいいわよ
It's a break and it's dead.
なかなかやるもんだろ
Panda wins. Yaga's cursed corpse attacks Itadori mercilessly with moves that seem impossible for a cotton-filled doll. A Jujutsu sorcerer is always dealing with death. Not just your own death. There are times where you have to be tear apart the flesh of a curse while the dead are barely out of your field of view. Okay, I was like, this is extremely violent that I did not remember. So them slicing up curses that have probably killed someone else. It's an unpleasant job. It requires some insanity and high motivation. And you're doing it because someone else told you to. What a joke. I could have understood if you told me you wanted to delay your death sentence. Are you kidding me? If you're killed by a curse, are you going to blame it on your grandpa? Your words are so harsh. Education is about poking where it hurts. I'm not entirely sure education is like that, but this particular, I can believe that. I don't think. I can't tell what you're thinking of when you're on the brink of death. But I'm sure of this. If this continues, you might end up cursing your beloved grandpa later. No Jujutsu sorcerer can die without remorse. Let me ask you again. Why did you come to Jujutsu High School? Ever since I was a kid, I've been good at sports and fighting, but I never felt like I was the only one who could do that. I'm the only one who can consume Sukuna. Even if I can avoid my death sentence, if I run away from my duty, I'll eat, take a bath, and read comics. But when I space out, I'll get depressed thinking that someone's dead now because of Sukuna. Am I supposed to convince myself that it doesn't concern me and that it's not my fault? I'm not doing that. I don't know what will happen when I die, but I don't want to regret the way I lived. The image kinda goes hard. Him capturing the cursed corpse and holding it down so it doesn't punch him anymore. Satoru, take him to the dorm. Also, explain the various security measures to him. You've passed. Welcome to Jujutsu High School. This is your room. You can use it as you like. I don't remember this. Did they actually show him the dorm? I thought it was just a hard cut to him in his outfit, like his brand new outfit that he wears for the rest of the series. Or like talking with Fushiguro or the other new student that we'll see in a bit. Wow! It's so spacious! The second and third year students are out now, but I'm sure we'll see each other. There are not many people anyway. But you don't have to fight, you know? Yeah, he can just be here, just chilling, just waiting till others bring him the fingers.
スクナの指は僕やフチゴロが取ってくる
Fushiguro
か
and
ら
I will find the
君はこ
fingers
こで
of
待ってればいいじゃ
Sukuna.
ん
You just need to wait here.
いいやるったら
No,
やる
I promised, so I'll do it.
ぐーたらしてる俺にボロボ
But
ロ
it
の
will be
フチゴロ
funny
が
if I
指
laze
取ると
around
レトラは
while
ウケる
waiting
け
for
どな
Fushiguro to give me the fingers while he's beaten up. The alternate what if? What if Yuji stayed at the dorms the entire time while everyone gave him the fingers?
確かに
You're right,
ま君が戦わないなんてこと
but, well,
はありえないんだけどね
there's no way you're not getting into fights.
あ試したな
Hey, were you testing me? Hold on. What did he even mean by that? Oh, so I guess it was never really an option for him to stay here. It's like Gojo wants him to be active, and so he was going to fight anyway. There was no him lazing around.
そんな簡単に見つかるならとっくに
If it
全部
were
見つけ
that
てるって
easy,
いう話
we would have found them all by now.
気配が大きすぎるもの
Some have some strong auras,
すで
some
に
are
呪霊に取り
quiet,
込まれているもの
and some are possessed by spirits.
探すということに関してこれ
It's going to be a real pain in the ass to find
で
them,
も今は君が
but we have you now.
君の中のスクナが力を
The
取り戻
Sukuna
すため
in
に
you will tell us
指のある
where
かを
they
教
are,
えてくれる
since he wants to regain his powers.
君は器であると同時に
You're
レー
both
ダ
a
ーでもある
vessel
わけだ
and a detector, and that makes you a radar. So it's not going to work if you're not in the field with us.
そんな親切かこいつ
Do you think he's such a nice guy?
そこはウィンウィンの関係が築け
I
ると
think
思う
it's possible to build up a win-win relationship with him.
隣かよ
You're next
警察な
door.
んていくらでも
There
あ
are
ったでしょ
plenty of empty rooms.
だって賑やかな方がいいでしょ
Isn't it better when the place is more lively?
お伏黒
Fushiguro,
今度こそ元気そう
you
だな
definitely look much better this time.
授業と任務で十分です
Just classes and missions are sufficient. Weird? What does he mean by that? Like, after a bunch of classes and missions, he's looking better? Or is he saying that he just wants to deal with classes and missions and doesn't want to have to deal with Yuji? Yeah, I am just so confused about that line. Why does he say this?
まいいっしょ
But isn't this fine? Anyway, we're going out tomorrow. We'll be meeting the third first-year student. Next day, Morioka Station. It took 4 hours just to reach Morioka Station. It's finally time to say goodbye to the boonies. Yep, here's Nobara. I'll reach Tokyo this afternoon. What if I get discovered by a talent scout? First year of Jujutsu High, Nobara Kugisaki. Alright, well, that leaves us there, where we're going to meet Nobara in the next part, at least the boys are. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. It's a slow start to the story, but we will get there. I don't know when the original story part starts. I think it said like 10, 12, something like that when I read, so we're gonna have to wait a bit. But if you guys are enjoying Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias, like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.